Welcome back to our Bulldog Spotlight. My guest today is our super sophomore. She's heard that a few times, Destiney Elliott. And Dee, you had an incredible high school career, and I want to go back to that. I was fortunate enough to call a lot of your high school state championships. 2 times MVP, 2-time state championship. I mean, you had a resume that big before you even stepped on this campus. Does life allow you to look back on your high school career?
Yes, definitely. I was very fortunate enough because my high school coach, she made some highlight videos from every year, and so I go back and I rewatch those before every college game, and I just reminisce sometimes, and I still talk to all my friends, and we still talk about it, and we still like have our rings, and we might wear them to a high school game or something sometimes. So.
How'd you pick Samford? Because I'm sure there were other offers.
I picked Samford because it reminded me so much of high school, like the way they play, like the offense they ran, and like we were straight man-to-man here, like we didn't really run zone, we don't press, and like that's what I was used to in high school. We run a dribble drive kind of similar to the Princeton, what we run here, and so it like I just fit well in the offense, I felt like, and so I felt like this was God's calling.
Nice.
Told me to come here.
Good answer. Now, the hard thing is to describe where you play on the floor. I've heard that from others as well. In high school, you were around the ball and around the goal, and you've done everything here. Are you a 5, a 4, a 3? What are you?
I asked Coach Morse that the other day, and he told me that, because I said I'm a post player, and he said, no, you're a guard that posts well. So he tells me I'm a guard, but I don't ever play the guard, so I don't really know.
There's one aspect of your game, with all due respect, you'll have to excuse me, but I didn't realize you're a three-point shooter. Has that evolved from the beginning?
Yeah, well, in high school, I shot all the time. I thought I shot pretty well, but when I came here, I felt like my role changed. But then he told me that I needed to start shooting more to open my driving game up, and so it'll be hard for them to guard me, because if I'm shooting well, then I can drive, and if I'm driving well, then I make a few shots, and it'll be harder for them to guard me.
We're talking with Destiney Elliott here on our Bulldog Spotlight. Defensively, I want you to describe how well you think you play and how much it takes to play defense on a Coach Moore's team.
He stresses defense a lot, and defense is something that like we have to take pride in, and we know that like that's how we can win games, and if we're not playing great defense or rebounding the ball, then like it's hard for us to win, especially how we've been playing offense because it hasn't been so good. So he stresses that, and so I try to make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do and guard my man, help a lot, because I have to help a lot, and so.
Is rebounding, is that desire, is that strength, is that positioning, what is it?
Rebound is more of like a mindset, I would say. It's like you get in your mind, and I mean, you don't have to be the biggest person out there, because I'm definitely not the biggest person out there, and I just like take in consideration that like I know I can get the ball and I know I can rebound, so just do whatever I can to go get it.
It's only year 2. It seems like it's gone quickly. You realize we'll sit here in at the blink of an eye, and you'll all of a sudden be one of the upperclassmen. So the younger girls are going to be looking up to you. Have you started to think about that transition in terms of, both on and off the court, of no longer the freshman sensation? Now you've got a season under your belt. Now you got another half season under your belt. You're going to be metamorphosing rather into somebody else.
Yeah, I feel like it's different, but I feel like I'm kind of used to it since I played on varsity since 7th grade. So I've always been the underclassmen or whatever, and then just like moving up, because like the way I play or like how I've played, I've always felt like I'm a little bit older. And like some people, I feel like they think that I'm older as well. But I mean, I feel like it's the same. And I talk to a lot of the young girls that are coming in. I know a lot of them because we played like Stars affiliation and whatnot. So, I mean, I think that it'll be good.
Tell me, and this is dangerous with Destiney, a few things that we don't know about you.
I don't like chocolate.
Then we're automatically enemies. I mean, this interview just ended. How you don't like chocolate, it's beyond me. But continue, because we got piano players and guitar players and singers and all that. What else?
I definitely can't do any of that, but I can definitely tumble.
Tumble?
Yes, okay. I can tumble. I think that's about it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. I have described you on the court and off the court as colorful. That's what I use, because I get to travel the whole, the bus rides and all that. And I use the word colorful. The words that come out of your mouth, they give me a chuckle. What do you think that word means?
Colorful? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Is that a trivia? It's not a trivia question. I mean, it's not that difficult. It's not a quiz. Well, I'm not going to call you goofy because that's an insult.
Oh.
But you seem to really enjoy just being Des Elliott, Destiney Elliott, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a persona within itself? Can I be Destiney Elliott, or that's just
No, it's just me. That's
okay.
just me.
That's what I wanted to know. It's you. The mold has been broken. You are very popular with social media. I should have checked before I came, but I know there's over 1,000 followers. Look into that camera and tell everybody social media-wise with your Twitter account and your Instagram where they can find you.
Okay, Twitter is at DestinyRay03, all lowercase, and Instagram is Destiny_Ray.
All right, Destiney Elliott has been our guest here on our Bulldog Spotlight. You can find this interview, all the other ones, just go to SamfordSports.com.